Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Malin Hoifjell, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about what you need to know when you purchase things, services from another country. So we say that you run your business from Sweden and you are VAT registered here in Sweden. And now you want to purchase a consultancy service, and we say your consultant lives in Italy. Here you give the company, your consultant, your VAT number. The VAT number is you can say it's like a registration number, so you can prove that you are VAT registered here in Sweden. And when she has checked that your VAT number is valid, she will send you her invoice exclusive VAT. Everybody's happy. Now you need to actually report the VAT in the VAT return here in Sweden. This means that you sort of bring in this service to the VAT, the Swedish VAT system. So you report this to the Swedish tax agency. This is actually important that you do, even if it actually is no real money transaction here. You have paid her invoice and you have received her service. But then, since you bring the service into the Swedish tax system, you need to calculate the VAT on her invoice, report that in your VAT return. But since you are running a VAT liable company, you can deduct that same VAT in the same tax return. So it's only administration work, but you need to do it because she, on the other hand, will report to the European Union system that she has sold you this service, and they will report to the Swedish tax agency that you have purchased this service and that you should report this in the VAT return. So when you purchase something from a company in another EU country, make sure you give them your VAT number, and then they will not add their VAT in their country. Instead, you will calculate that here in Sweden because you bring that service into the Swedish VAT system. Now, let's say you also purchase like sweaters from a company in China that you then later on sell to your customers. To this company, you tell them your EOREO or EORE number, and this number you get from the custom here in Sweden. And this is actually important because we need to cross the custom when we go and purchase things from a company that is in another country that is outside the European Union. So you register for this EORE number at the custom. You tell them that you have this, that you are like an importer into the Swedish system. So now they will send you their invoice, exclusive the VAT, of course, but the product needs to travel through custom before it reaches you. So double check that if there is any other custom fees or tariffs on this product that you want to bring into the European Union, we can say. Because if there is, you need to pay that extra. And you also, like here, you need to calculate the VAT because you're bringing this product into the VAT system in Sweden. And what amount to calculate the VAT on here, that depends on the route and the deals, the agreements that you have made. So probably it's not the amount that is on their invoice. It will probably be also that you need to calculate the VAT on the freight, how it has been traveling. Here you only calculate on the invoice, and here you might need to calculate on more things, and you might also need to pay custom fees. So double check before you start importing things if there are any other fees that you need to be aware of before you get it, and it might come with surprise costs. So what have we seen here now? If you purchase things within the European Union, then you don't need to bother about the custom. If you purchase things outside the European Union, and if it's a product, then that needs to go through custom. So also double check with the custom agency to see if there are any other rules that you need to be aware of, and also register for this EORIA number so you can take care of the VAT in the VAT return here in Sweden instead of handle it through the custom, because that is much more administrative work for you than doing it right away in your VAT return. Yeah, I hope this was a little bit easier to understand all the different steps that you need to be aware of. So double check that you know that what your VAT number is, and also make sure you have this EORIA number if you're gonna import things to the European Union or Sweden then. And then you make sure that you report everything in your VAT return. Yeah, I hope you liked this video, so give it a thumbs up if you did, and also write a comment if you have any other suggestions or things that you want me to make a video about. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.